This is, in fact, the YES program. It's Project Success. We are broadcasting on Pocono 96.7. We have our students in from the Project Success. This is the YES show. As I said before, I'll say it again, the YES show. You can never say it too many times. Mm-hmm. We got some special guests in the studio from MCTI.
That's correct.
Do I get in trouble for saying Votech? Is that bad?
No, that's not bad.
No.
Because I was around I actually was in one of the houses that the Votech built.
Oh.
And I loved it. It was one of the best houses ever. Except upstairs, they said the electrical was put in by a dead guy. They wrote that on the wall.
At least they have a humor.
Was that anyone, all y'all?
No.
No?
No,
that's
like Bill.
Okay.
Never forget about Bill.
Yeah.
That's
that one
carpentry and BTM.
And you're not
electrical.
carpentry?
No.
All right.
I'm computerized machine tool.
All right, gotcha. Now let's find out who we have here. Your name is?
Okay, my name is Trayvon Bradshaw. I'm a sophomore at Stroudsburg High School.
Okay.
And I also go to the Monroe Career and Technical Institute. We do a half-day type of thing, so I'll go to MCTI in the morning and take the bus back to Stroudsburg for the afternoon.
Now, what do you learn over there? I mean, what is your area of expertise that you're trying to focus on?
At MCTI, I take marketing. So I'm all about business.
Like supermarketing? Like how to shop for food?
No.
No? See, I never went to school, so I don't know what this is all about. So, well, welcome.
Thank you.
And your name is?
I'm Cody Jones.
Cody Jones.
I'm a junior at Pleasant Valley High School.
That's a cool name.
It's a detective name.
Yeah, that's a Cody Jones. That's like, bam, my card's on you, Cody Jones. I'm sorry, Cody, go ahead.
That's all right. I'm a junior at Pleasant Valley High School. I attend MCTI for a computerized machine tool. I'm a machinist, so we machine a lot of things. You can machine rubber, metal, plastic. It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of things you can machine.
Yeah, we could do anything but fix a broken heart.
Whoa, that's a good slogan. He's gonna have that on Cody Jones.
But I'm an
fix a
AM
broken
student, so I go up there in the morning for half day, and then the other half I'm at Pleasant Valley.
All right, so you split it up. And you are?
I'm Callie Romascavage. I am a junior, and I attend Notre Dame High School of East Stroudsburg. There I take culinary arts, and I am in the PM class, so the first half of my day I'm at Notre Dame, and then I come to Votech.
And are you dressed for work right now, or?
No, Miss Leslie asked me to wear it, but this was the jacket I wore when I competed at Penn State for the Pro Start competition, and the team and us, we all placed third, so in states.
Wow. I would just like to state that the people that came in second and first cheated, and we should have actually won. So it's good that you're a good sport about that. Me, I would have yelled like crazy. We have our guys from Project Success, the YES program. They're going to ask a few questions. Would you like to kick it off?
All right. How's the environment in MCTI?
I'll start that off. The environment, it's just really nice. It's great to see that we could have a bunch of different schools from all over Monroe County come together, and it's just great to meet new and interesting people.
Cody?
MCTI to me is like a family. I feel like it gives me a better opportunity to go up there and stand out amongst other students, because you have, 1,000 kids at Pleasant Valley, and to stand out one from 1,000, it's kind of hard. You go up to the MCTI and it's the kids in your shop. I have 8 kids in my shop, so I'm one of 8, and I feel like that's my time to shine, and it's a very welcoming feeling.
I think the environment's really nice. I love being around people that have the same goals as me and that want to keep on moving forward and go to college and pursue the culinary art program.
So one of the benefits of MCTI is that you gain experience working in whatever industry.
Right.
Do you guys plan on finishing once you're done with high school, or I know you want to go to college, you just said. Do the rest of you guys want to go to college in your industry?
Well, yeah. I'm looking at going into the military after I graduate high school. I'm looking at going in the Army, and I'd like to go in. I was going to go in as a machinist, but I picked infantry, because you could rank up faster. But when I come out, I'd like to open my own shop and, set my own goals in my life, and that's what I want to do.
Okay, I definitely want to go to college. That's always been a plan for me. And I hope to get a scholarship because I'm in an organization at MCTI. It's called DECA, and it prepares future leaders and entrepreneurs in marketing, business management, finance, and hospitality and tourism. And we go to different conferences and competitions and whatever we choose. This year, I chose to do sports and entertainment marketing because that's what I hope to do later in life. I hope to do something in sports marketing. And I want to hopefully get a scholarship at Johnson & Wales, which is one of the partners of DECA.
I just want to go to college and for a pastry chef. And like he said, I hope to get more scholarships. I did earn quite a few at Pro Start competing. And yeah, I'm just going to move forward.
I am Yomi Adarin.
And I'm Deja McMillan.
Okay, so I see that all of you have your own goals for what you want to do when you go in the future. But why did you specifically choose your majors? Like, why did you choose culinary? Why did you choose business? Why did you choose machinery?
I'll start. I kind of chose it because growing up, I always had like the love for cooking and the love for food. And when I found the opportunity to go to Votech, I thought it was the perfect opportunity. And since then, I've just loved it.
Wonderful.
You know, I chose machining because I was always into making something out of nothing. That was my knick-knack or my niche. And, you know, I'm into guns. I love the gunsmith. I love hunting. And recently my dad and I have been building AR-15s, so that's our thing. So I'll be able to machine parts for that. You know, like I said, I wanted to come out and open my own armory. So I figured get educated in the industry I wanted to be going into, so that I had more experience to make a better product.
Amazing.
Okay, so at MCTI, we have a thing called the Career Exploration Night. And my freshman year, I went there, and I was checking out the different programs. I went to law enforcement and culinary, but I wasn't interested in that. And then I walked down the hallway, and I saw a whole bunch of DECA students lined up against the lockers in their blazers, and they led me to the marketing room, and we had one of the seniors talk to me, and it just seemed so interesting to me, and they introduced not just the marketing aspect but DECA itself. So I was really into that, and that's why I went to MCTI.
Okay, so I attend Voltech 2, and I'm in architectural drafting program. And I know in my program, like at the end of 3 years, I'm getting, like this is my third year, and I'm going to get certified in AutoCAD. And I was wondering, in your shops, like at the end of your 12th grade year, can you get certified in your program?
Yes. We do CAD, CAM. Actually, for the machine shop, it's NIMS. So NIMS, we go and we take our tests online, and NIMS will send us our certifications. And I think there's 12 certifications. And right now, I already earned one. It's the basic certification. So we need 1 to be basic, 2 to be proficient, and 3 or 4 to be advanced when we graduate. So we have to take these tests and pass them. It's either pass or fail. Mm-hmm. So when you pass them, they'll send you a certification card, and they'll give you a patch to put on your blues for machining. And there's some you have to hold a thousandth of an inch, and there's some that you have to just take an online test. Like some of our tests, you actually have to send a part in, and it has to be checked. And if it comes back, out of tolerance, then it fails. And we have to keep trying and trying and trying until we are certified.
Okay, as far as certification, I believe in marketing we can get certified. I'm not very educated on this whole topic, but I believe that can happen.
For culinary, throughout your 3 or 4 years there, you will end up with your Pro Start 1 and 2, and you're serve safe as long as you pass all your tests. And at the end of the year, when you take NOCTA, your final test, if you get advanced, I believe it's an 80%, you earn your CJC, which is like the top to get scholarships and everything else to move on to college.
Okay, here's my final question. I understand from my experience attending MCTI that if you're a freshman, you would attend. If you're a freshman, then you attend the school full time. Did the three of you attend the school full time, or did you attend it during your sophomore year?
I attended mine my sophomore year.
Unfortunately, I didn't go until this year. This is my first year.
Oh.
And I wish I would have went my 9th and 10th grade year because I have a 3-year program shop. So I have to squeeze 3 years into 2, but it's going pretty well.
Yeah, for me, I did not go my freshman year, but this is my first year at MCTI, but I love it, and I wish I would have joined it before, but things happen. Everything happens for a reason.
Let me, I thought I was listening to an adult program. You guys are so well spoken. So give yourself a nice round of applause. You're with the S Show. We are with Project Success. We're talking about MCTI. We'll be back with all of our guests in just a little bit. You're listening to Pocono 96.7. Pocono 96.7. We are back. It is Project Success. It is the Yes Show. We have 2 new people in the hot seats to answer and ask questions about the other people in the hot seats. We're featuring MCTI. Who wants to go first? You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Devin Thompson. Like the people here at MCTI, I also go to MCTI for electrical technology. I am a senior at Pocono Mountain East High School, and I really love what I do at MCTI for the electrical tech, where we wire up houses. Not really houses, but like we have residential wiring. We have advanced residential wiring. We do circuit stuff, and yeah, and we also like sorry about that.
It's okay. Take your time.
And well, and our shop is like a fun shop, pretty much. Like our teacher, Mr. Whitner, he let us. We just took our knowledge Nocti, where we took the test on the computer.
What a Nocti?
Yeah, Nocti.
What's that?
Nocti is where it is a test, performance, and on the computer, where it tells us what once we took the test, it shows us how well we performed in the test for being a residential electrician, like commercial, industrial, or whatever you're going to be when you're graduate from MCTI. Also, we the written test.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you, because now we got 4 people from MCTI here.
That's right.
So you can ask all 4 of these people a question, but you want to do like electrical?
Yeah, ask me anything.
Okay, how many times have you been shocked? Because that's what scares me.
That's classified.
Does it scare?
That's classified.
Does it scare you?
That's top secret to the electrical class.
Okay, so you never tell everybody how many times you've been shocked.
Yeah.
That must be a big number.
Yeah. No, because that's the thing. It's not because you're haphazard or that you're doing something wrong. If you're working with electrical, eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna die once.
I'm not saying you're gonna die.
I mean, if we do the project wrong, we're gonna die.
Right, that's true. Well, no, if you're not following your safety stuff,
Yeah.
Well, 110 you can kind of take. 220. Ever get shocked by 220?
220.
Yeah, 220, 221, whatever it takes. I don't care.
Well, our teacher told us that it takes 1 amp to actually can get us killed, because that's why we take safety precautions, like
right.
And our teacher taught us how to do it right. And we also took a test called the OSHA test, which is the occupational safety, where it taught us about how to use these harness and also some stuff that can keep us safe. Like if we're working like on a roof and then like we suddenly fall, well, without the equipment we're gonna die, obviously.
Right.
But then with the equipment we can just like fall off, get like
hang there.
Hang there.
You can hang there. You can swing back and forth.
Yeah, have some fun swinging.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you ask a question of all 4 now.
Alrighty. I know all of you guys have sort of said before that you attend MCTI to sort of get a one-up in what you have been interested in. So I guess, what is your favorite part of either your specific shops or of MCTI in general?
My favorite part is definitely running the restaurant. We actually do serve to the public, so people can come in and eat. And that's my favorite, just being able to serve the people, serve out the food, and just see them enjoy it.
Wait, before you go any further, I've actually been at back then it was the Votech. But people actually come in to eat on a regular basis, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good food. It's great food. And it's inexpensive, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, like if you're making lunch, like
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, macaroni. What does macaroni and cheese run?
Like our specials are normally like $7 and desserts like $1 or $1.50.
Yeah, it's a really good deal. Thanks. I'm sorry.
Oh, in my program, I just like how I feel professional. I feel like I'm a leader, and in DECA, other than my class, in DECA we have an officer team. President, vice president, treasurer, and all of that. And I got to be vice president this year, and I hope to be president next year. And that's just definitely one of the biggest parts and one of my favorite parts of just going to MCTI and just being a part of that.
Did you have a follow-up question, or did anybody else want to say
I did.
that question? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I think my favorite part of my shop is not only the shop itself, but you have things outside of that, like the skills meetings. I'm a delegate for my class, so we go to these meetings, and in the meetings we discuss about our skills funds and what money we have left to send our kids to nationals. Actually, one kid's going to nationals now. Ryan Ruck, he won the sculpting contest at the state level division. He got first, so now he's going on to nationals, and that's in Kentucky. So congratulations to him. But it's necessarily a meeting explaining what we have to do, the fundraisers we need to keep Skills USA up and afloat and in a positive direction. So that's one of my favorite parts. My other favorite part is being a leader and being able to help kids that don't get the math skills as good as other students, and it's just a good feeling to help other students and be a leader.
All right. Did you have any follow-up questions?
Yes, I think a final question. What happens when you are certified? I mean, aside from, I guess, you are certified and you can put it on your resume, how does that help you?
For me, it could get me scholarships and in the long run help me save money in college. So I will have my ServSafe already. That is one less class I'll take in college because I'll already have that received.
You have a better chance of getting hired when you actually go out into the workforce. If you have someone that's not certified in something and you are, the boss is obviously going to look at you first because you have a better certification than the other person, and that's always a good thing to do or to have.
Yeah, so I'd say like something like a job, like that's just another thing other than like a high school diploma. You get your certificate too, so that's just one more thing that makes you stand out. And yeah.
What helps me? How MCTI helps me? If you want like a job, because if you want like a great job, you want to make like good money. Like MCTI is there to help you because a lot of guidance counselors have been telling me if you want to be good at your job, you want to like start now. You want to just join MCTI. You want to start learning your trade of what you're going to do for your future.
All right, we've got some other questions from the peanut gallery. You're a peanut gallery person now, so
I was going to add to the certification thing.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Not even questions, more information.
Shout out to Mr. Zatek. Because of him, I'm going to get certified this year, and I could get a job right out of high school, making more than a high school diploma person. Like, I'm certified in AutoCAD, so hire me. My name is Deja McMillan. I attend Pocono Mountain.
You want to give a phone number out or anything, or yeah? Here we go. Wait.
Contact me at my email d.j.mcmillan0@gmail.com. I'm serious.
All right. To be honest, since I've been talking about electrical class, I would like to have a big shout out to Mr. Michael Whitner and some of the few of my friends in the classroom, like Robert Cole, Jerome. There's Eli. Brandon, those are my favorite people. Even Louis Fontanez. I mean, my my teacher picks on him once in a while, but hey,
we'll even say hi to him. Did you have anything else? Or we good?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you.
Right. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. G and Mrs. Hafler that couldn't be here today because she went to do the New York MCTI trip. And shout out.
Pass up on our show.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Feel the love there, and shout out to the kids in the machine shop.
Did you want to shout out to anybody?
I'd like to give a shout out to my teacher and advisor, Mrs. LeComte. She's just a great influence on my life, and she's helped me a lot through this year. So, I'd like to give a shout out to her.
I don't want to miss out on you.
Shout out to Melissa, Brandon, and Isaiah and Justin for going pro star and just helping me get where I am.
Did you want to follow up with a question? Do you have
No,
one?
I just wanted to give a shout out. It's free.
You want? Okay, we're gonna do the shout out. We're gonna have some more shout outs coming up in a second. We're running up against the commercial time. We got to take a break, guys and ladies. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. This is in fact Project Success. It's the Yes Show on Pocono 96.7. We are back. It is the Yes program, Project Success on Pocono 96.7. Who's this?
Miss D.
Miss D?
Her last name's a little too hard to pronounce, so I'm not even gonna go for it, so I don't butcher it.
But you call her Miss D.
Miss D.
What does she do at the school?
She's an advisor.
Ah, you are?
Career facilitator.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm I don't know what I'm a DJ. There's no fancy name for that.
We help them with all their career planning.
Yeah, you know what? Great kids.
Oh, you better believe it. I found out my first year there, I had to do a little report and I didn't know how to start it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, my job is to inform and inspire students, inform them about all the careers out there and all their opportunities, and inspire them to kind of take ownership of their careers. And I thought for a moment, and Gary, every single moment of every single day, I found out, guess what? They inform and inspire
Right, yeah.
me.
What happens is you try to help other people and they wind up helping you, and it's a great combination.
Yeah.
I have a special place in my heart for quote-unquote VOTEC, which is now MCTI, because I lived out there. Was in one of the houses that the students actually built. I got to see them walk up and down the block when they were building the other houses with the hard hats on. So I love it. And you know what? It's amazing to me. And you talk to any MCTI kid, they're so well put together. They have career choices already in mind. Most high school kids don't have that. You find a lot less of that in the high schools, mostly because there's bigger numbers in the high schools, so you're going to find that. I'm not downing any of the high schools and stuff. What I'm trying to say is, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. It's great to have you guys on. I got a great DECA story for you,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I was in student council. I was the president of the student council, and there was a nun, Sister Mary Freese, who was in charge of DECA, because I went to Catholic school, and she hated me.
I couldn't see why.
No, I'm nothing but a likable guy.
That's right.
Yeah. Why she would hate me? And nuns are not supposed to hate, right? No.
They're supposed to be against that.
Right. They're supposed to be loving. Until they whack me in the hand with rulers and stuff. And other horrible things.
I'm sure you never instigated that.
No. I was a perfect
Yeah,
gentleman.
you didn't deserve that.
I did not. So what happened was she would always, because we were in charge of giving out the school dances. So I apologize. I don't have anything against DECA, because I love DECA.
Okay.
But she got me upset. So we would give her the dances in February, and it always gets snowed out. And she would get really mad at me. So. And there's another story I can't tell right now. I'll tell you off the air. Yeah. There's some stuff that we wanted to talk about.
Right. You're right. Our kids are great. All of them from MCTI is open to all Monroe County students, grades 9 through 12. The 9th graders go there all day. 10th, 11th, and 12th go half a day, and then they go to their sending school, whatever their home school district would be, Pleasant
Right.
Valley, East Stroudsburg, Pocono Mountain. If anyone's interested in MCTI, they can go and talk to their guidance counselor at their high school. As early as 7th or 8th grade, they can start asking about MCTI. Thank you for whoever mentioned our career exploration night. We do that every year in the fall. I don't know, thousands of postcards go out to 7th and 8th graders inviting their family to come see the school. So again, it's open to all high school students in Monroe. Speak to your guidance counselor. And you're right, Gary. Somebody in the community pointed out to me, I never thought about that, just recently, that they're so impressed that by 8th or 9th grade, these kids are so ready to make a
They got
commitment
direction.
to their career.
Did you guys, let me ask you something. Did you guys know what you wanted to do? When did you first find out this is what you wanted to do for life?
I don't know. It kind of just started happening probably around 8th grade.
Did you start cooking?
Yeah.
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 And you thought it was cool?
Yeah.
What's the first thing you ever made? Grilled
I
cheese?
have no idea. Probably.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Yeah. And it came out great. How'd you figure it out?
No, it's probably a year or two ago. I actually met my uncle for the first time. He was in the Army. He's the actually sergeant major now. And he opened up my eyes that I wanted to go in the military. And I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a machinist, but I didn't know which way I wanted to go with it. If I wanted to try to open up my own shop, right out of high school, which is really difficult to do
It's
now.
not easy.
because you need a lot of money, you need a lot of people behind you, or to go into the military, have them educate me more, and be able to come out and be educated more on the business hand and the operational hand. And I think that's when I noticed that that's what I wanted to do.
And it clicked.
Yes.
It clicked inside of you. I love the marketing, but specifically, was it sports marketing or?
Yeah, I always played sports.
Yeah, but a lot of people play sports, but they never think about doing the marketing of the sports.
Yeah.
That's quite intriguing.
I just always loved business, and I like talking and getting people into stuff.
Right.
Persuading people.
See, me too, but I get in trouble that way. So I'm glad that you're doing it for all the good reasons, you know. So you were into, you decide, when did you all of a sudden you say, hey, wait a second, because you played different sports?
Yeah, I played basketball, football, more so basketball.
Yeah.
I stopped after a couple of years, but
why?
I don't know. I don't think I just
You were supposed to be the next LeBron James.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, everybody's supposed to be the next LeBron James until reality sets in and you start playing. What happens is when you're in high school, you're good. You might be a star at high school, then you go to college, and they got all the high school stars there, and you're like, I got to keep up with them. Yeah. But what a smart choice. So you decided that marketing was where you wanted to be.
Yeah, that's definitely where I want to be.
Yeah, and you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and how old are you?
I am 16 now.
16. You're
17.
17. And
16.
Yeah. I knew what I wanted. I still don't know what I want to do. Okay, that's right. Yeah, you too, Miss Nick?
Well, but don't tell the students that since I'm
Okay.
in career planning.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Well, you're on the radio.
Well, you don't need, here's the thing. You don't need to know what you want to do. You just need to help other people know what they want to do.
Right,
So
right.
my guidance counselor, a long time ago, I got in trouble for something, and I went into him, and they said, you can't make a career out of being an idiot. He didn't use the word idiot. He used a different word that I can't use on the air. And then when I got fired from the other place after 17 years and I got in trouble, and I sent them the article, I said, yes, I can. That's my career choice, and I'm doing great. Any last thoughts that we didn't touch on?
I'd actually like to give one more shout out to a good friend of mine, Alyssa. She's currently in Orlando, Florida at the International Career Development Conference for DECA, and I'm really proud of her because at state she placed 3rd place.
Wow.
And she was the only one in our chapter to place.
That's great. And once again, we'd like to state the people that came in first and second cheated.
Yep.
Well, actually, Gary, to clarify, we had 3 teams go to Penn State in culinary.
Right.
Well,
I remember
the
that.
National Restaurant Association a couple weeks ago, and all 3 teams placed. We had a first, a second, and a third.
Wow.
In culinary. And while I'm saying that, we have about 23 different programs at MCTI. I'm not going to list all of them.
Thank goodness.
Construction trades,
Here they
business computing, and all of them have their own organizations. We're affiliated with Pocono Builders. HOSA is the health students. They all go to conferences. They compete.
It seems like the toughest thing is getting your first job. Is getting your first job out of school. And it seems with all the connections, and I know this from being in the business and doing this myself, it's important to have knowledge, but then from there, it's meeting people, making connections, and then when people are familiar with you, they hire you. And that's the real important part of this. So I love what they're doing at MCTI. If people want to find out more and maybe have their kids go to MCTI, what do they do? I know you send out the flyers and all the other stuff, but sometimes people miss it. It's always hand to mouth. What do they do? They go to a website or?
Yes, www.monroecti.org.
Okay. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
Cool.
to give one more shout out.
Oh, okay.
It's the new thing. I'd like to give a shout out to my mom and dad for giving me the opportunity to go and attend MCTI.
Yeah, mom and dad. You're a smart young man. You're no dummy, let me tell you.
Gotta keep the fans happy.
Yeah, are you still living at home?
Yep.
Yep, that's important. Okay, you have one shout out?
Yeah, I have a shout out. Shout out to the law enforcement shop. I've been there for a week, and from what I saw, they do not play around. I'm telling you. Yes, trust me. So shout out to them.
All right, we'll get you a get out of jail free card. There you go. Hey,
I need one too.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's Instructor Rick Courtwright in our criminal justice program.
All right, yeah, don't
Shout
mess with.
out.
Well, that's what you got to do. Hey, thank you all of you for being here. I hope you had a lot of fun, and thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
For bringing your students out here.
Right.
and
They
being
are.
part of
They're
this.
great.
Yeah.
Proud.
Yeah.
This is just a few of all the shining stars we've got
You
there.
should be proud. It is, in fact, the Yes Show. It is every Sunday night. Make sure you tune us in with Project Success. You are listening to Pocono 96.7.